Devastating butterfly effect stories. According to Reddit, number 15. Almost everything that has happened in my life for the past 8 years is a direct result of me literally flipping a coin to decide between two colleges. I play the sport I do, I have the friends I do, I'm dating the person I do, and very nearly every other aspect in my life is because of a nickel landing on heads. Look, man, this is going to be what you expect out of a butterfly effect list. I mean, it is what it is, but at the same time, logically, you know what I mean? I don't want to take this into I am very smart territory right off the bat, but it's kind of the thing that doesn't even need to be said. It's just like everything you do on a daily basis has the chance of, you know, even ending in death as far as how the variables that go into what can change. So we're going to let it be a fun little list. I don't want to see that in the stream chat. You know, my thought just now, because it goes without saying. But I guess this is a thing that people can pinpoint, you know, a big decision when people go yes or no. But in reality, there's so many different chains. It's kind of like Bandersnatch, if you guys were down on that Netflix thing. So here we go. KH is asking, Cyael, can you be my therapist? Why not, man? You know, lay out your problems for me and we'll see what's going on. Akeem Flo says, how are you? I'm all right. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well. How are you? As we continue through this list. Number 14. Oh boy, write me that life story. Just last month, a friend of mine told me a story about his recent heartbreak. We will call him Mickey, like the mouse. He'd been with a girl, we're going to call her Minnie, like the horse, for almost 4 years when out of nowhere she told him that she's leaving, just moving out. I'm moving out. He had no idea the relationship was in jeopardy, but she just dipped, you know? Well, hopefully Mickey didn't work too hard, because that can give you a heart attack. He ought to know by now. Anyway, a few weeks go by, Mickey is hanging out with a coworker of his who he had just recently met and ends up back at his place, you know, to hang out. On the fridge, he sees a note in Minnie's handwriting, and the note detailed several issues in Mickey and Minnie's relationship, and so Mickey asks his new friend where he found this note. Turns out this new buddy had gone to the same music festival as Mickey and Minnie a few months prior. The friend had found the note on the ground of the parking lot and thought, wow, what a sad and angry note. I'm going to keep this because it's so raw and interesting. Wow. The next day, Minnie came over to pick up some of her things, and Mickey produced the note, and it led to a long tear-filled conversation about their relationship and what went wrong. They didn't end up back together because despite the pseudonyms, this is not a Disney story. Fuck yourself for writing that. However, the resulting discussion helped them both achieve closure in a meaningful way. Listen, dudes, in a relationship, two things can take you far. Mutuality, feeling as strongly for one partner as that partner feels for you, and communication, my dude. And it sounds like writing notes, you know, with all of the things that you find wrong in a relationship. That shit seems kind of childish, my nigga. It's one thing to write down something as far as bullet points in a discussion that you want to have with your partner so that you don't forget because you want to organize your thoughts, blah, blah, blah. But writing what seems to be almost like an aggression-fueled, almost passive type of note to put somewhere, you know, that inevitably ended up being found by somebody else to showcase how basic and silly you are. Fuck me, man. I know that everybody has different things that they expect out of a relationship, and because everybody has different views of themselves, some people, I don't know, they wake up in the morning under the impression that, oh, you know, well, they don't really deserve great treatment. Maybe good treatment, maybe okay treatment, but they don't deserve greatness. You do deserve greatness. And the bottom line is, there's somebody out there that is going to completely and utterly love you for exactly who you are. Yes, there's a small chance you may not come across them. There's an even greater chance that if you do come across them, you're gonna blow it. You know what I mean? But it's not a reason to settle with somebody that you can barely tolerate and can barely tolerate you. You're shortening your own lifespan. You'd probably be happier living your life alone than by situating yourself with someone that doesn't understand you or that you don't understand and that makes you unhappy. So I get it. There's a fear of loneliness for some of you assholes, right? But again, a life of loneliness is better than ending up with the wrong person. So be careful. And when shit goes wrong in a relationship, wake the fuck up about it, you know? Wake the fuck up about it. So as we continue up this list after this, unfortunate and sad entry, we reach 13. My coworker has a big ego. Get a load of this guy. I'm the only one with a big ego around. I'm kidding. And then they think that she knows best. Wow. We had a patient who received some visits. He had a medical condition that, if observed by a newcomer, might cause alarm, but we were very much informed about it and familiar with it. Intriguing. Somebody just left a comment on one of my videos that says absolutely, simply, gross. And I demand to know what video they would write that on. Am I gross? How dare you come out of the woodwork on my demonetized channel? I don't care how many thousands of videos are here. You can't just say stuff like that to me. Let's see here. 3-hour Minecraft stream this morning. What was I thinking? So Autumn says gross. Let's see what the video was. It was the one that was calling out YouTube for all of the just try a back, all of the gross shit that's been going on the site. This is something I expected my channel struck over because you're not supposed to report anything on YouTube. You're just supposed to smile and pretend nothing's wrong. Make some jokes, late night stand up, make a makeup tutorial, be a crazy asshole. Maybe invite a fan out to come see you and then ghost them and pretend that, they were stalking you. That type of bullshit. That's what YouTube's all about. That bitch is going to be able to continue having her platform. That shit's fine. Everything's cool. You got a couple million? We'll bend the rules for you. I'm Zack Snyder. I like to ruin franchises. I hate superhero movies, so guess who's going to feel the pain? You, comic book fan, you're going to feel the pain. You like Superman? Not anymore. You don't like Superman. You like Batman? Not anymore. You don't like Batman. You got me fucked up. I'm Zack Snyder. You got me fucked up. You have got me fucked up. I am Zack Snyder. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 13. My coworker has a big ego and think that she always knows the best. We had a patient who received some visits at home. He had a medical condition that, if observed by a newcomer, might cause alarm, but we were very much informed about it and familiar with it. Instructions were that the condition was normal for him. It was not a concern in and of itself. Okay? On my bing bong. One day, the patient's wife and my coworker seemed to have some kind of weird power struggle / disagreement about his condition and treatment, and the coworker ended up calling an ambulance. He was taken to the hospital, and while there, caught an infection. The infection impacted his eating, and he lost a lot of weight fast. His condition deteriorated over the next few months, and he passed away. Honestly, if it wasn't unexpected that he might pass... No, honestly, it wasn't unexpected that he might pass, but it seemed specific to the scenario. It ended up happening because of this bitch, making him go to this unnecessary, oh boy. Boy, man, I don't like that one. That resulted in a death. Somebody up their ass resulted in a death. Oh my god. F. Fredrickson said a rant about Zack Snyder a YouTube rant segued into a Zack Snyder rant. Well, it segued that way because that's what I had open. Because I needed a PNG of Zack Snyder, as you saw earlier, for my for my thumbnail, and that's what I inevitably ended up using for my thumbnail, as you can see. So, you know, it wasn't organic, but it didn't need to be. I was just closing tabs. So, there's that. I'm Zack Snyder. Fuck you, Batman. In my Batman movie, Batman would be raped. I'm Zack Snyder. I'm Zack Snyder. What are you doing in there in that kitchen? Don't use mayonnaise on that sandwich. Use crap. Just smear some poop on that sandwich. I'm Zack Snyder. I'm gonna ruin sandwiches for everybody. Why are you ruining sandwiches, Zack Snyder?
Don't talk about that. That makes me sad.
Number 12. Grew up speaking Spanish in high school. My mom made me sign up for French. I didn't really care, but figured, whatever, at least it's something new. I was a good kid, a bit of a cut-up with absolutely zero direction. I had no direction in life. In that case, I met a girl, we sort of became friends. She got sick that year. It was cancer. It was horrible, visited her in the hospital, got close to her family, and I still am, and she passed away the following year. Damn. French, it turns out, was her favorite subject, and her dream had been to study abroad. Only Cyael is studying bras in here. Hi-yo! Anyway, the girl's dream was to study abroad. Her parents asked if we, her friends in the class, could do that for her. The years went on. I worked every summer to save up to study abroad, and I noticed, well, I could study abroad too. I'll study this broad over here eating chicken.
Don't make fun of me and my chicken, damn it.
Your pigtails are so long. Wow.
A little bit more and they'll be able to cover things.
They're pigtails.
No, not the whole thing.
Oh.
Just the thing.
Well, let's be honest, guys. The years went on and I worked every summer to try to save up to study abroad. I noticed that others who had made the promise were not making moves towards it, so I worked even harder. Finally, I went for a semester in my third year. And to be fair, I always enjoyed French, but wasn't passionate about it. Except the semester, something kind of shifted. I came home, finished my undergrad, and then I got my master's in French. What? Anyway. Any fucking way. The whole time, my friend's mom is excited, feeling like my friend is somehow vicariously living through me. I graduated from my master's and then moved back to France. Been here for 3 years, and May 1st was the 11th anniversary of my friend's death. As I type it out, it's not so outwardly obvious, but the entire time it's been so clear for me that she's been with me on this journey. A fun little wholesome, wonderful story that unfortunately will resonate with other people a hell of a lot more than it will resonate with me. I'm not a cold bastard, but I've suffered some hot deaths in my family, and I don't know, man. You know, it'll all become clear just how directionless some of the things in our universe really are, and how random certain occurrences are. So I'll tell you what, no, as great a life as you can manage to live by whatever reason, with whatever nourishment and whatever influences that have been positive, you do that, and I'm happy for you and more power to you. But we moving on. Number 11. Nearly every single friend that I have in college is because one day in my Gen Ed health class, we had to pick a seat that would become our seat for the semester. When I come in, there were not many seats left, and the people I sat next to ended up being my best friends and introduced me to all of my other friends in one way or another. Wow. Yeah. Wow, what would have caused your daddy to bust a nut in the broad that became your mom? and have her decide to settle down wherever she decided to settle down so that you would just end up in the prison that they call a school, that they can throw some knowledge at you that's probably not going to be relevant, past teaching you how to read and write. But hey, that's cute too. Yeah, I need to get old enough before you can go out into the field, decide that you actually need to pursue a little bit of knowledge in a certain field so that you can apply that in a practical way in the real world on my bing bong salad. Oh my God. I live here now. I'm situated next to this person. I met her at my job. I met them at my school. Now we're best friends. Now we're getting married. Fuck you guys, man. Thank God for the internet, man. because the bottom line is so many people are still settling right now. But some people are lucky enough to actually find people they get along with. And some of that shit could never be possible without the internet, boy. It could never be possible.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone, says J-Rod. Hello to you, J-Rod, and thank you for that $3 donation, my man. Special thanks to Nikita, who made a special show-stopping appearance in this morning's Minecraft stream. Jesus, I know you got here late, and I specifically said that we are going to need to not say shit like, isn't everything we do a butterfly effect? Because yes, technically, logically, it is. And at the beginning of the list, I said something that many people may have rolled their eyes at, but I just needed to get it out because, of course, I anticipated someone coming in and going, but isn't technically everything we do a coin flip that could have tons of different variables and cause tons of different things to occur? What if one day we decided not to go to work and that was the day that this was supposed to happen? Or when we look back in our lives, what if our mom was like, no thanks to your dad and shit? You know what I'm talking about? Everything is just, it's an explosion of possibilities, Looks like Michael Davis has changed his picture. Looks pretty interesting. Looks like somebody forehead so head big they called it a 5-head. Puffy Elephant 10 says, I love you, Dad. I love you too, Puffy Elephant. Every time a man hears the word puffy, they immediately think of nipples, so. This girl is savaging the bones of the chicken over there. She's like, nah, I'll teach you to be chicken. She's teaching it to be chicken, man. Rin Rin says late Rin Rin is still better than no Rin Rin at all. Does this dude really refer to himself like that? J Iris Rod says, hi Michael. Wait a minute. Is this the same J Rod who just donated? And is that a man or a lady? Who's that man lady? Speaking of man lady, ooh, I saw that Batwoman trailer. I'm gonna give the internet a night. I'm gonna give the internet one night to see that trailer. And I'm gonna try to resist making a video on that because that shit is hilarious, son. It's a 3-minute trailer, and in the beginning it's trying to hold itself back, but by the end of that trailer, boy, ain't I a woman? Oh shit! Oh my god! Not Batman, Batwoman! I am a woman, and me as a woman, they will hear me roar. It's raining women. Hallelujah. Let me write this shit down. God damn. Oh, it's raining women. I am a woman here. Oh my god. Oh, yo, it's too woke for its own good. Restrain yourself, dude. These are the things that you write into a concept for it. And then you think to yourself, okay, we're gonna go with one of them. Okay, but it had it all, baby. It had the her and the feminine shit in the text, in between the scenes where it's a black screen and it's like, but this time the hero is a her. Oh my god. If you haven't seen the Batwoman trailer, go watch the end of it and I'll be right here. Okay? I will be right here. If I made a video about it, Linda, all I need to do is just like have screenshots of the trailer and then just talk about what happened. And then you know what, what I want the most is for someone that hasn't seen the trailer to see my video and say to themselves, that doesn't happen, Cyael, but it does. And then she goes, oh God, there's a part where the guy says, she's talking about like the suit, and she's like, I'm gonna need you to patch up that suit. And then he's all like, it's perfection. And then she's like, no, it'll be perfect when it fits a woman. Yes. Oh God. Whoa.
Can we get the little dancing anime girl back? Hi, Medea.
What the hell,
Hi,
4chan? Now he's the boss? Now 4chan is the boss? 4chan, Jesus Christ.
100 doubloons.
I can't believe this. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna put Dia on stream just for if that's what 4chan wants. Oh my God. You literally took the wind right out of me. I was already crying, laughing at the idea of the Batwoman trailer, and now I can't breathe in a big way. 4chan, give it up. Oh my God, give it up. No burp. To 4chan, thank you. Wow, Jesus.
It's like
Christ.
the very air trying to escape your lungs.
The very air. He was about to smack the air out of my life. Jesus, say goodbye. Say goodbye, Jesus. To, easy come, easy go, huh? You could say Thanos himself is being snapped right now. It's unfortunate. It's unfair. But sometimes these things just gotta go this way. The real question is, will Cyael even be able to find that dancing anime girl beneath all of these pictures of Pro Jared that I need to delete from my computer? Oh, God, you're making me... Oh, no. Whoa, Pro Jared, no. God, I do this out of love. I do it for you, 4chan. I am looking for this. Oh, oof. There's a lot of bullshit on my computer. Got pictures of Minecraft Steve.
Oi. Pictures
of girls' butts. Pictures of Dexter. Reaction faces. Get these on my phone. Oh my God. Couldn't you have just searched for GIFs? Wouldn't that be easier? Put in .gif. Okay. There's one dancing girl. What the fuck? Look how hard that was. I must be some kind of like madman. I like that he likes this. Yeah, look at it get down. I wonder if she's too low like that. I was playing Jesus said it should have been gone like 3 stream bosses ago. Listen. If I don't get clear indication of what I'm supposed to put it to now, then it just hangs out. You know what I'm talking about? It just hangs out. Goddamn. Puffy titties, goddamn. So what's going on with Rin? Besides her typing shit like this, but it's not the end of the world. It was just a dark joke. What did she say? Yeah, this is cringe, dude. I don't know why I think this is a girl. This is a dude. A 12-year-old dude writing shit like that. How can I not be cringe if that's the base of my whole pointless, meaningless existence in which I try to make myself relevant by being quirky and random but always failing? It's writing shit like this, dude. I don't even think autism would would knock the self-awareness out of somebody's mouth while they're trying to type something like this. It's only age. It's only being really young that would allow you to write something like that and then press enter. That's the big deal here. Okay, so here's the joke. Let's write it together. How can I not be cringe if that's the base of my whole pointless? Now, if you're going to write pointless existence, boom, that's cool. That makes sense. But you had to modify that. You wrote pointless, meaningless existence, doubling down. You know, two of the words that mean the same thing essentially here. Bing, bang, boom, right? So that's an already inorganic end to a sentence right there. How can I not be cringe if that's the base of my whole pointless, meaningless existence? But nah, bro, you gotta go further than that. In which I try to make myself relevant by being quirky and random. It's to Penguin of Doom. You know what I mean? The internet isn't some sort of cringe competition, my dude. So that's what she's trying to hit you with by asking you to tone that down 50 notches. But you're not gonna steal 4chan's moment, okay? He's the stream boss now. What does 4chan want? Well, he told me what he wanted for the gift. But Puma says, I just wanted to hop in before I went to bed. Have fun with the stream, Cyael. I'm trying. But Ren is over here being a weird guy. Oh, well, I'm not gonna officially hide them. I will unhide them. But they gotta learn a lesson one day. One way or another. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna get you. Thank you, 4chan. I really do appreciate that. You're heaven sent. You're pretty hardcore. And that's the kind of stuff that I can appreciate. Especially since it's going to help us during this scary ass time while YouTube's just losing its mind. The scariest part isn't that I'm demonetized, dude. It's wondering if I'll ever get monetized again. They're allowing me the opportunity at the end of the month. But, you know, if the robots ban the channel and I don't have the clout to get real people to review the channel, it could stay that way forever. Rinrin says, all right, thanks for telling me. Man, there's nothing that I can tell you that would have stopped you from writing what you wrote. You know, it's not just what we would call 2 levels of cringe. It's like child cringe. Nothing can save you from. Did he just one shot the goal too? Oh no. Let me. Oh god.
Smoke weed every day.
I pressed the wrong button because they're both green. I'm very sorry. One green golf clap, one
The
green.
dolphin.
You want the dolphin? Unbelievable. All right, thank you, 4chan. You know, again, appreciate you. Amazing. Did 4chan say he started off as an asshole? You mean like was he ridden in the beginning?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
He was a bit of a dork.
That doesn't sound right. You know.
But now
But Rin's 12 years old, so where are they gonna get that money? Cryptocurrency? You know what I'm talking about?
pretend.
Their mom's. Mom, I need some V-Bucks. You know.
Pretend to be a girl.
Pretend to be a girl on the internet. You're not supposed to be telling people to do that. You are not supposed to. Cyael advises against using all of the Snapchat filters that are being made available to young people today. They don't know what they're doing to the world. They don't know what they're doing to the world. You know? So as we continue up this list with one friendly. Oh shit, I didn't move it right. I'm so sorry. As we continue up this list with one friendly. Honk honk. You know what I'm talking about? Still got it. Still fucking got it. We arrive at number whatever the hell this is. Now, I was 18, right? I had a girlfriend, right? And her older brother owned a small company. He says to me, I think you'd be pretty good at this job. Wow, that's nice of him. I'm 34 now and have a legitimate career that I love because I dated a girl for a bit. I wish it worked that way for all of us. When am I gonna get an amazing career? Are you telling me I gotta date some chick with a brother that has some kind of bullshit company? But then how will I enjoy Dia eating all the chicken? Bah, my chicken. At least I have chicken, you know. Somebody said I read small company as snail company.
Nice.
Somebody said 16 years in snail time is like 5 minutes. Snailed it. I'm out of this entry now. I will not let it corrupt me. Number 9. This wife and I... No. This wife. This wife has taken its toll on me. She said I do. And I want to kill myself. Sorry, you know that song?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
It's by a little known band named Hoobastank. Okay. Hey, who does this song? Somebody tell me what song this is. The song starts off and it's all like, and then the guy's all like, I don't mean to be anything other than a prison guard, son. Some bullshit like that. What song is that, dude? What are you laughing at? Beyonce?
Michael says Beyonce, 4
Nine Inch Nails, Soundgarden. Oh shit, I love Madonna. Wow, dude. Only Stripes gets Dia to laugh like that. And it's because she's Mexican too.
Shut up.
Did anyone see the horse vagina meme in the Discord?
I haven't seen it and I don't want to see it.
Linda says that's a song from One Tree Hill. What the motherfuck? Isn't that a show? Isn't that a show about a hill with a tree on it? Yeah, it's a TV series. Well, if it isn't Chase Tatum. Chase. Always on it. Let's see what One Tree Hill was all about, guys. Following a 4-year jump in time, the 20-somethings of One Tree Hill find more questions than answers as they try to keep their dreams alive and their friendships intact. This sounds awful. This sounds awful. What the hell is this? Yo, thank God.
That sounds like the 90s.
Thank God I wasn't watching shit like this, boy. Holy crap. What a ratio. 2 guys, 3 girls. Now we're talking. 2 guys, 3 hills. 3 girls. 1 hill. And a black guy. Who's a black guy? He came in. Wait, so there's more guys now. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys, 4 girls, but a black guy too. He's a wild card. Yeah, now we're talking. Uh-oh. You did what with Tyrone? I can't believe this.
And it turns out that one of the white guys has a bigger peen than the black guy.
Yep, that's how it goes. Linda Love says, it was shit, Cyael. My sister loved it. Oh my God. Peachy says, isn't that Gavin DeGraw? Sounds right. Hold on. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but then it's exactly like it is. Number 8. +1. The wife and I were having a dinner in Hawaii one night on vacation. As we were getting up to leave, I noticed that she hadn't finished her beer. I told her that she should finish her beer since we paid a ridiculous price for it. Fast forward 30 seconds, we leave the restaurant and are walking about 3 blocks back to the hotel. About 50 feet in front of us, as we're walking, a car comes flying out of the side street from the right and comes across the street, hops the sidewalk, and crashes in front of us, smashes into the wall. If she didn't finish her beer, we would have been smoked by that car and most likely squished between the pavement, the car, and the wall. We always finish our beer now. The beer saved your life. Puffy nippers. You know, I haven't seen a lot of adult ladies with puffy nipples, but I guess I haven't searched as a criteria for that.
What?
It just seems like the girls that I remember with puffy nipples were young. Yeah.
That was not information that I ever wanted to hear, but okay, thank you. If anything, like Jesus, when I think puffy, I think of pufferfish.
You think of Puff Daddy?
Fish.
Puff Daddy fish. Puff Daddy Fishing.
Jason's got you covered.
What's he talking about?
He says search for 1950s Playboy.
There were puffy nipple ladies in 1950s. Bring prong.
Maybe they're going extinct.
They're going extinct.
The gene.
Speaking of going extinct, I heard you like fucking I heard that you like it's called superheroes, and I think I'm gonna fuck it all up for you guys. It's just like you like superhero movies, and then I'm like walking by, and I'm just like superhero movies. You got me fucked up. Listen to me. They're gonna be ruined. I'm Zack Snyder, and I hate everything you like. See you guys later. I'm gonna go down these stairs now. He went down the stairs. Yeah.
Yep.
I should just play with puppets for the rest of my channel. Fuck me. Number 8. If my biological mom hadn't asked her parents to watch me for a couple of hours and then left town, I wouldn't have had the incredible and privileged life that I was given through adoption. My younger half-brothers were raised by our biological mom, and they are a total freaking mess. I'm more of a mom to them than their actual mother. I would have been an absolute wreck if she had kept me. Instead, I was given an amazing private education, all the sports and musical adventures, and most importantly, a healthy, loving home with 2 parents who taught me that just because you don't share blood doesn't mean you love. No, wait. Just because you share blood doesn't mean you love, and just because you didn't give birth to a child doesn't mean you can't be their parent. Michael Davis said, Cyael Street. See that different pitch? That makes it legally distinct.
Yep.
Can you tell me how to smoke? How to smoke on Bing Bong Street. She's washing her hands in there because of all the chicken. She can't wait to get back and fly into the stream chat, which she loves more than anything. She thinks that I think that she can't hear me, but I know that she can hear me, because she hears all. She, with those big ass glasses, the better to hear you with, my dear.
Look, woman, I just hit my knee, so shut up.
That's my fault. You hit your knee because you're hustling through the damn house so fast trying to get back. I'm gonna miss the stream chat. Sorry, I was amused by the noise that I made for some reason. I remember one time I was talking to Emmy and I made this noise about like a cat. If you had hit the cat with the car, and it was all like, you know what I mean, something like that. But it wasn't funny to her. Just like I remember this one time there was this cat, and I played. Oh shit! Wow, dude, I just remembered the cat and I was playing the music. Okay. Shit's not cool. I'm not gonna do that again. That would be really childish. Okay. Yo, was it this one? Okay. Alright, look. Bruh. Now, this isn't gonna be cool, okay? So it's only gonna be like, what's some like really intense dubstep. I almost wrote dumb step. Okay. Oh, Stripes, why you gotta ruin it? Why you gotta ruin it? Stripes, come on. It's not that big a deal. Wait, hold up. Well, guys, it's not... Okay, look. If you don't want me to show it, press 2. But if you do want me to show it, press 1. And if I get at least 5 ones, bro, you know what time it is, all right? Here is number 6. I procrastinated one day, bruh. Bruh. What? What was one? Wait, no, wait. It's not funny anymore. You guys ruined it. What do you mean, what was one? So you voted for the one you wanted, right? The one you wanted? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The one you wanted's not a little bit funny? The cat's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Why? You know what it's like? It's like stopping me from eating a burger because you don't agree with the way that animals are treated. I get that, but this animal's already dead. Do you get what I'm saying? So in the case of the video, the cat's fine. They're not provoking the seizures. This video's already been taken. You know? It's not like I'm taking pleasure in the fact that it's seizing out. It's just amusing with the modification. I really do have a goody two shoes over here. I'm explaining this to you, and you can't just enjoy it on a basic level.
I'm not gonna stop you from showing it or anything, but it doesn't mean that I have to enjoy it.
I'm not begging you to enjoy it. The fact that it's like, man, it's just you know what I'm talking about? That's the bullshit about it. God damn. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen, on the Clown World stream, you know what I'm talking about? Honk, honk. Number 6, I procrastinated one day in high school by watching a foreign musical on YouTube. I ended up trying to learn the lyrics and eventually the language. That led me to discovering the field of linguistics. Linguistics. There may be a little bit of comedy in me getting tongue-tied trying to say that specific word, which I am now majoring in. I don't know what... I don't know what I'd be doing now had I actually started doing my homework that day instead. Fuck homework, boy. Someone says, I have a similar story. I procrastinated one day in high school, and that led to me being depressed. The joke's on you, fuckboy. You think that if you hadn't procrastinated that you'd be happy? Y'all people are hilarious, dude. The funniest joke in some people's lives is that they thought happiness was an option. Hey, guys, I'm glad that you guys could all have a laugh on this stream. If that's dark for you guys, then come the fuck on. You know? Why the horse in the Discord, Cyael? I'm not the one who fucking chopped those things off and fried them up or some shit. It was just something stupid. The end, man. God, you guys are gonna be critical of me of everything I find on the internet. Like I'm the journalist out there. I'm the guy getting the hot scoop. Cyael's been to Russia to take a series of scary photographs that he set up himself. He made them all do the things that he's taken pictures of. You won't believe what he shows you next. Coming up at number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Why would you make them put their feet in that lettuce, Cyael? Fuck me, right? Get the hell out of here. What is this anymore? Number 5. You know, I received an incredibly high-paying job offer to run the biggest competitor's team. What? I told my boss, even though I loved my job, it was more than double what I was making. Well, that's true. If the competitor's offering fucking double, then you got to skedaddle. I don't know why you're telling the boss, unless you're baiting him to see if he's going to offer you more than that. The boss agreed to a reasonable raise, but it still wasn't near the offer. Well, come on, yo crusty ass. I decided to stay because I genuinely loved my team and coworkers, and the money wasn't enough to leave the happy place. In exchange, I had to take up another account. That meant a business trip that I didn't have in the plans. I went on the trip. I met my future husband. A couple of years later, we went on our honeymoon at a new resort in St. Lucia and ran into someone that I knew from home/work. It turns out the team that I'd been given the job for had made so much money that they had booked the same resort to celebrate. I sat there and went, wow, life is nuts. Would have ended up there either way. That's interesting. But maybe you wouldn't have. Because maybe you wouldn't have found your man, and maybe you would have, I don't know, been in situations where you just wondered if life was even worth it without your man. Yeah. She said she went on a business trip and met her future husband, and then they both ended up at this Bing Bong. But it was her honeymoon. A couple of years later, we went on our honeymoon. That's how y'all know y'all business oriented. Oh, my Bing Bong. Kazumi says I wasn't paying attention, so what did I vote for? My God, is this an election for the president of the United States? What a thing to say. I wasn't paying attention. What did I vote for? What a bucket of Bing Burn.
Play the seizure cat again, but whip crack it as if you're trying to tame it.
There's no way.
Dubstep music. Thanks in advance,
Jesus, I am not doing that. I rarely ever say something I'm not gonna do, but that's a bit excessive. Yeah, and Dia would like pack some bags and be out of here in an instant if I did that. Did you see what he said?
Yeah.
It's not funny, huh? You're mad, huh? Dia, why are you so mad? Dia.
It's an upsetting video.
Dia, it's...
To you, it's not, and to everyone else, it's not. And that's perfectly fine.
The
but
cat
to me,
is not...
It is not. Regardless of it being fine, it's not something that I'm comfortable watching.
Okay.
It makes me happy that it's fine and that it's healthy.
And I'm not saying that you should be...
It makes me uncomfortable to watch.
I get it, man. You know... That's that. You know? Well, you don't have to be mad about it. It's
just upsetting to see.
Well, I'm sorry. What can I find that will make you equally happy?
Do what Jason said.
I'm not gonna do what Jason said because that would freak you out. He also said no music, so that's a bit much, you know? I feel like Jesus normally isn't capable of conceiving things to get my channel instantly banned. At least not like, what's the word? Creative things. You know, we can do a lot of things that can get a channel like in trouble. But creative, I wouldn't put that past Jesus. But this one, whip cracks on a seasoned cat, you know, on the internet, the cat haven of the universe. I don't know, man. And worse, that video's got to be old enough to where that cat's dead, man. You get what I'm saying? So that cat's mega fine now. In that, I'm sure he lived a long and healthy life. And if he was bringing a little bit of money to whoever owned that cat via the monetization of that video, I'm sure he was more than what's the word? Compensated with some catnips and kitty litters. That's what the cat's like. I know what pussy's like. Lizzie Adler says, I'm going through a breakup, but I can always count on Cyael to be here for me. Well, I'm sorry that you're going through a breakup. I'm sure that, you know, the future will rectify, rectum, blah, 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 blah. Lilium says, been dealing with my cat's sick butt these past 5 days, so it's nice to chill out with my sick child listening to... Wait, are you referring to your cat as your child? Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus says, how about a cat jumping around? Jumping around? What does that mean to you, man? I'll type cats and pickles, right? And then what we'll do is somehow try to time a whip crack with a cat pickle. Oh, for the love of God, I don't need all of this crap. Wait, oh no, why are you playing? Okay, hold on. Let me just see here. Let me see. Okay, I can get it. I gotta do it when he notices the pickle. Oh, yo, I'm talking about. Wait, almost. No, it's too early. Way too early. No, he didn't jump at all. Oh, he's gotta jump. Come on. Come on, jump it. Oh my god, come on. It's too early. Jesus. It's because the reaction is so low. So slow. Look the other way. Or come on. Whoa, yeah! That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm trying to whip it while he's in the air. It's like an app, you know? It's like a fun game on your phone. Whip crack, pickle cat. Pickle cat whip crack. Coming to the App Store, boy. Coming to the App Store. Yes, we all hope your cat feels better. Stripe says she enjoyed that. You guys are just about the weirdest community on YouTube. I love it. Number 4, I was walking to skew and got distracted by a hedgehog that ran in a bush next to me. Then a big ass tree fell in front of me. It would have crushed me if I didn't get distracted by the hedgehog. I gave him a dead cricket the next day. He took it and ran off. Sonic saved your life. Somebody said that hedgehog would later become Sonic. Wow. Wow, that's so amazing. Gotta go fast, unless you're saving a life. You know? Unless you're saving a life. I can't believe this stream has just been me pissing everybody off. And by pissing everybody off, I mean just Dia. You know? I'm hungry. What am I gonna do? Dia should probably stream. What do I play? I want to play more of the stupid ass Fortnite shit, because John Wick will give me a black umbrella if I can win that bitch ass game type, but it's hard. It's hard to win a game when everybody sucks. Is anybody on Minecraft that's good? Doesn't matter what platform you're on, because we can play together. Well, actually, I think if we do play together, then it'll make it even harder because the PC boys are in there. So if you play Minecraft on PS4, let me know. Come on, man. PS4, let me know. Goddamn. What'd I say? Now I'm calling Fortnite Minecraft? Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of this list. Believe in yourselves. Buckle the hell up. It's time, okay? Number 3. My pregnant cousin usually takes the bus at around 5:10 p.m. after work. She was about to hop inside the bus, but she needed to pee really badly, and the commute is about an hour, so she decided to go to the restroom instead and just catch the next bus. The 5:10 bus ended up falling off a cliff. Wow. Somebody said that's some Final Destination shit. I think you mean Final Destination P, okay? Good. We're on the same page. High five, Cyael. What a joke. Wait a minute. What if they made that same joke? Did somebody make that same joke? No, it says, as she was pregnant as well. Everybody eventually meets their demise. The baby could grow up, have their own vision, and start the cycle over with another bus ride. That's just stupid. They should have said Final Destination P. That's funny. I'm not like some kind of like joke writer or something, but it's gotta be broad enough to where people can enjoy it without having to think. But like, well, basically what I'm saying is it needs to be stupid, but not too stupid. And that's what a lot of the shit that comes out of my mouth is. Puma says, Fortnite doesn't matter who you play with as long as they're not on PC, Cyael. Whoa. Whoa. It's input-based matchmaking now for everyone but PC. Whoa. It's true, Puma. So I guess if you're on Xbox too, you can play with me. Just as long as you're not on Nintendo Switch. Because I would imagine that controller is not, conducive to you playing properly. But hey, you could be some kind of tryhard on the Switch. Who knows, man? Come here, just add Cyael, man. Or it may be YouTube_Cyael. I don't know, man. Add me on Snapchat and coordinate trying to be a part of my team if you're dope and you're going to help me win this stupid match because I need that black umbrella. As we continue to the end of this list, we arrive at number 2. Too long didn't read. I overdrafted and caused 4 marriages and 5 babies. What you mean overdrafted? I'll read it. I was just out of high school and new in town with no job. I was living off of savings and I had left, and my account went below zero without me knowing. I was overdraft charged like 10 times and owed $300. I went down to the bank, spoke with a teller, and she ended up being a lifesaver. She worked with me and got all the charges removed, and on top of getting the charges removed, we got to talking about my situation, and she said that her son worked at a local restaurant and she would help me get a job. She was a woman of her word, and by the end of the week I was working full-time. Fast forward, I meet a cool dude who worked there. We became friends. I introduced him to my sister. They fell in love, got married, and had 2 kids. His best friend came into the wedding his best friend came into town for the wedding, and I introduced him to my roommate at the time. They fell in love, got married, and had 2 babies. I also got my best friend at the job. No, I also got my best friend a job at the restaurant where he met a girl working there. They fell in love, got married, and had a kid. Right before I left, I got my roommate a job at the restaurant where he met a customer, fell in love, got married, and had a kid. I think you're using the term fell in love a little loosely here, nigga. So, fucking a baby into a person is not a hard thing to do. It's actually harder to not fuck babies into people. So, let's yikes our way off of that entry, my dude. You know what I'm talking about? Because, hey, that's all it takes. People literally have an app where they swipe left to right on faces like decks of cards to see whether or not they consider them fuckable. And many of those people that they're fucking hoping to not have to fuck again so that they can fuck as many to add to their collection end up getting pregnant. Oh no, strings. Strings are attaching you. We fell in love. Oh, hey. I'm in love. We got niggas living in the west part of U.S. where ain't shit going on. It's like they got bad Wi-Fi out there or something.
California?
Nah, bro. I'm talking about like the north. I'm talking about the scary west, the real west in America. America states. I'm gonna show y'all how little I know about geography right now. Okay, I want like a map of America, please. America map, or I can just probably go to Google Maps. Okay, let's look at a map of America. We got some states on that bitch. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We got some states on that bitch. Goddamn. Let's see here. I want this one. I want motherfucking Idaho, bro. I want somebody listening to my channel to send me a message if they're from Idaho. And you know what? Let's throw Montana and Oregon on there. Washington doesn't count. Washington has somehow avoided the weirdness. Okay, Wyoming, Utah, Montana. These are boring places, but something about Oregon and Idaho, man. Something about them. Which is the one with all the cults? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me which the one with all the cults is? It's the one with the cults. Oh, guys, that was that list, and I hope you enjoyed it for the most part. Except for parts that were triggering for some of you, and I hope that it's not extremely problematic. Robert Pattinson to play the Batman. That's right, boys. Your sparkly motherfucking Twilight boy is gonna be Batman. That's right, boys. I'm gonna have a dual video on my hands, making reactions of Batman and Batwoman. Wow. Imagine traveling 10 years into the past and telling people Edward from Twilight is eventually going to play Batman. Go back 4 years ago and tell people that Affleck would already be out and his replacement would be Edward from Twilight. Someone said, "This one hit me hard." Don't go chasing DC movies. Listen to the rhythm of the Snyder's first here. That's right. We're talking about Ziggity Zack Snyder boys. Can you get enough? Can you get enough of the Snyder? You know? Sometimes you get the Snyder insider. The insider scoop about fucking Zack Snyder. You know, I apologize for everything that's occurred. And all of the Zack Snyder you have all been exposed to. That's not really cool. You know? But sometimes there's really nothing I can do about that. I want to save you all. I want to save you. But I can't. Not from everything. Is there anything that you guys need? Where's the Zack Snyder? Did I delete him? I think he's gone forever.
As he should be.
No. More Zack Snyder. How have I lost him? I haven't lost what he's created. Sorry. All right, it's enough. Put that away. Put that out. Get it out of here. What is that? There it is. That's the layer. Okay, guys. I hope you had a great day, evening, after. And you know, you'll catch me soon. We may play Minecraft, may play Fortnite. I need to stream on Twitch for at least an hour every day. That's going to be something I'm going to try to set up in the upcoming week. And I need to know what everybody's interested in. So if you can get into the Discord, please. If you can Snapchat me what you would want to see as a game. Whatever gets the most votes, that's what I'm going to end up going with. For a solid hour on Twitch every damn day. Puffy Nips. Fox says, hey, sorry the caps last time. I like listening to your channel while I play Oblivion. That's an old school Elder Scrolls game, man. I'm glad that you're getting around to enjoying that. Special thanks to 4chan once again. What a badass. Appreciate that. And you guys will catch me soon. So that's one for Minecraft, it looks like. Puma said play Rust. Can we? This guy said, what? Akeem, what?
But with Jesus.
With Jesus, if I do play it for sure. But again, love you guys. We gotta go get shit taken care of, and then I will go from there. I love you. What?
I said I'm going to the bathroom. That chicken is coming to hot.
I love my diaper. They're not gonna think you wear diapers.
No, of course not.
But it would be fun.
This is the internet. Why wouldn't people?
I mean, it'll be a funny thing for somebody to draw stripes.
Hell no! Ew!
You don't want her drawn in a... Okay, fine. Then
No, who the hell wants this to be drawn?
I mean, we could both be babies, and it wouldn't be naughty.
I'll do.
Or kinky.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
I'll accept baby Dia wearing diapers.
That's what I'm saying, baby
Not
Dia.
fucking adult Dia, no.
Well, that's gross. You're giving people ideas now. So I love you, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Don't do anything with that. And okay.